Jesus is Lord over every storm. He is Lord over every situation. No problem or issue in your life can overthrow the authority that's in Christ. Doesn't matter what situation you're in. See, we need to understand that Christ is Lord and King over everything, and he is full of power and authority. Okay. Now, what happens is that we face certain storms in our lives. What we need to do is get into the presence of God, because that's where the peace is. Many times we're overwhelmed with things that's happening in the world, overwhelmed with issues and things that's happening in our lives. What we have to do is get into the presence of God, because in the presence of God, that's where peace resides. That's where peace flows. It flows from his presence. It flows from his throne. This is the reason why the devil tries to keep you out of the presence of God, because he knows that out of the presence of God, or outside of the presence of God, there is going to be fear, worry, and anxiety. Okay, we don't want any of that. We want the peace, the power, and the love, and all of that goodness resides in the presence of God, and that's where we need to be. So when storms are billowing and waves are billowing and things are going crazy in our life, run into the presence of God, because that is where the peace is. Outside of the presence of God is where the chaos is, and we don't want to reside in chaos, because when you reside in a place of chaos, your life just starts going downhill, your mental health starts going downhill, and your perspective on things starts going downhill, and doubt starts to increase in your life, and you don't want to live in a place of doubt, fear, and anxiety. So we must get into the presence of the Lord, because chaos, doubt, and anxiety cannot dwell in the place where God's presence is. So we want the peace. Get into the presence.